Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's an Noir. So there's a reason why I'm doing just audio. Well, pretty much no reason to sugarcoat it. Basically, I did an update for a couple of apps on my phone, and I guess that pretty much left me with not enough space to do this on YouTube. So I'm just gonna use audio to record everything. My my reviews for Killing Bites, Seven Deadly Sins, Citrus, and Ancient Magus Bride. And it's just as well that I stay still while doing this. I've been busy all day, so my body is entirely sore. So, first, Killing Bites. Well, this is... I don't know if I can say it's getting interesting or it's getting worse. We pick up where we left off at the last match. A 4-person sort of battle royale where the results could end up pretty disastrous, actually. So each of the participants have a relay collar or something around their neck. With it, they are able to communicate with their patron, who speaks to them and tells them where to move in the forest for either an advantage or a match. And if they do not follow the order given to them within 3 minutes, the collar will explode and kill them. So, such a thing might happen in the next episode. I mean, we see it here in this episode, but it might happen next episode, I don't know. Aside from that, the girl who's a cheetah goes up against 2 opponents that are too strong for her. And I told myself to help her, but she doesn't seem to be faring too well either. Next episode seems like they're both going to be on a losing streak, unless they do something to turn everything around. And, Hitomi's patron, he's just so daggone useless. And granted, I'd probably be in his shoes as well if I didn't really know what I was doing and I'm just suddenly thrust into a world that I knew nothing about until I suddenly picked up the wrong person. But still, he's kind of useless, and he's possibly gonna get his whole team killed, and that's not a good thing. Anyway, next up is Seven Deadly Sins. I don't know what to say. I wanted to say when I started watching it that it would be possibly a great, but this just became a one-sided fight. Basically, Galand, the sin, or rather the Commandment of Truth, has come to Canterlot in order to fight everyone. Though I guess fight is a loosely used word considering what happened. He pretty much overpowered everyone. I did not expect that to happen. I don't know how this could get even worse. I mean, I mean, oh my gosh, I don't even know. I guess the only shocking parts of this is that the 10 Commandments can actually steal people's souls, and that Hendrickson has returned. Those are pretty much the only 2 surprising things. But I didn't think Galand would still be this strong. I mean, yeah, they said his power level was pretty high, but his magic level is low considering him and his companions have been locked away for 3,000 years. But I guess it doesn't really matter. This, as he said, was nothing but a workout to him. I don't see how that could not be nothing more than mindless slaughter, and he seemed to enjoy every second of it. But there was something on him, so I'm guessing Merlin put it there. So hopefully we actually get more information out of him later, somehow, some way. Anyway, next up is Citrus. Okay, no lie, this episode was emotional. Where to start? May's father returns, but it seems like she wants nothing to really do with him. In the previous episode, she mentioned that she got letters from him constantly, but she never opened any of them because she was scared to. And I guess in this episode, what she feared most pretty much happened. As we've seen so far, she's been working really hard as the student council president because one day she might inherit the school itself from her grandfather. But she was kind of holding out on that because she was, I think, hoping her father would come back to inherit it. But like I said, this episode was really emotional in more ways than one, actually. Because, well, we got a bit more of a dynamic between Yuzu and Mei, and a bit more of a romantic moment too, actually. So that's fine. And it seems like before the episode ends, everything gets resolved. So, no harm in that. But now it seems we're introduced to a new character who might turn things into a big problem. I don't know. This girl just doesn't give me the right vibe. We don't even know what her name is, so I guess we'll learn in the next episode, but still. It's just confusion and mess all around now. But like I said, we got a pretty sweet scene between Yuzu and Mei, so I'm willing to let any, I guess, new stuff slide under the radar for now. If this girl starts messing everything up, then that's not a good thing. Anyway. And lastly, it's Ancient Magus Bride. This was... Honestly, I'm still trying to process that. Okay. It was sweet at first, a little dangerous. Then it actually kind of turned out a little cute. It was sweet because that girl Stella came, as she promised, to pay Chise in sweets for helping her save her little brother. Which is... I'm still kind of reeling from the previous episode when Elias managed to possess Chise, asking for some kind of payment for helping her. I mean, come on, this is a little girl. I don't think you should go around asking her for compensation for helping her. Even if it is a job that she kind of asked for, not knowing what you were. But anyway. Elias, well, we see a bit of a side of him that I feel like we've seen already, but this was a bit more in depth. He seemed to be jealous. Like, what's the best way to put it? Jealous like someone new moving in on your best friend? Or a casual friend talking to your lover, kind of jealous. I don't know, it's in between those two in its own way. And Ruth says something that does have a point. The other day, it seemed like they were almost like father and daughter, but now it seems like they're mother and son, which is a dynamic that comes up pretty often between those two, which I'm not complaining about. It's actually sweet. Even though in the first episode he did say that she is his fiance. It's strange knowing that, yet seeing the dynamic between them, because they're basically learning off of each other. And in a sense, it gives them both a new growth, which is really good. And it's still pretty dangerous that Chisei kind of uses her magic unknowingly, putting herself physically in more danger. Which actually kind of makes me sad because it feels like she's not going to live very long. But we have several more episodes left to go, so maybe we can, oh, maybe not we can, but like maybe there will be some kind of solution to the excess of her magic, something more stable, because we've seen other stuff to help her control her magic to the point where it shouldn't be too dangerous for her to use. There's the bracelet Angelica gave her. There's the ring Elias gave her that broke a few episodes back. And I believe there was one other thing that she had to help her control her magic. But it doesn't seem like a lot of that stuff is really working. It helps delay the onslaught of the physical exhaustion she used to have upon using too much magic, but it doesn't seem to be giving a more lengthy permanent solution to possibly keeping her alive long enough. So I hope a solution comes soon. And aside from all that, that bratty sorcerer Joseph is back. And whatever he has in mind is no good. So I'm a little on pins and needles about that. But anyway, that's my review for these 4 episodes. I'm sorry the format is a bit jarring, but like I said, I did an update for a couple of apps on my phone, and because I was using my phone to do videos for YouTube, there wasn't enough space to do any videos, so I had to resort to using audio instead of video, because my camera, as we all know, is crap in terms of audio quality. So just doing straight up audio and one long video is pretty good, and it pretty much will it feels like make things a little harder for me, but like also a little easier till I can get a better camera in the long run. So I hope you can put up with this for a little while. Anyway, that's it. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, subscribe for more content. And I will see you all in my next video. Luna out.